you're near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical. He said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientist left the workstation open. Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross.
Really?
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now
Why would they downgrade it?
We're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving and food yield has created a surplus. I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. The Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order. It's ridiculous. I'm lodging a complaint. Everyone knows Aegis 7 needs help. What harm could some fresh fruit do?
Lifting station lockdown.
Wait. Yeah, they went with way better plans because they went with plants that naturally have a very plain texture, very stiff, very I'm missing the word right now, but also a little bit shiny when they get wet, so they do not need to put that much work into that asset as well. It's a good workaround.
This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we proved. My team. All dead. That monster. Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
Warning. Liquid nitrogen supplied. Liquid nitrogen replenished. Beginning enzyme synthesis. Enzyme synthesis complete. Caution. Do not ingest.
Okay, so they learned a little bit that
Synthesis complete.
leaving
Please
the...
retrieve enzyme from workstation.
It is
Any
bad
luck?
to leave the player choice open here, because I was always clearing both pathways right the moment I arrived, and then progressed wherever. But by like there was always this one biodome that was almost intact, and the other one that was completely rotten. And on a story technical weave, it would be better to have the intact biodome first and then the rotten one. And before they wanted player choice to be more vibrant, but it's really better to, in this case, have a small restriction and have the healthy one first and then the later one. So, of course, I don't know yet if they went for the for that what I just described, but that they have restricted one of the two biodomes is a good decision.
Yeah, I finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage. Let's hope it works.
What? Okay, this is surprising. I'm going straight for the wood. This is a big move.
Go back! There's no way into food storage. Even if there was, the Leviathan would devour you.
You're Elizabeth Cross, right? This Leviathan, is that what's poisoning the air?
The air. My team, it's destroyed everything. I designed a special enzyme to kill it. I just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. The people I sent to medical never came back.
I've got some of that enzyme here.
Oh my god. How? Listen, we need to inject it into the Leviathan. You can't get into food storage, but there's another way. It's risky.
Riskier than running out of air?
My team has been altered. They're all connected to the Leviathan, breathing out its toxins. That connection goes both ways.
Okay, so if I get to your team and inject them...
The enzyme will be carried right into the Leviathan's heart. Bind the Weezers. End their suffering. And when the Leviathan is weak enough, we vent the bastard into space.
This is a neat spin. The only problem I see is in replayability. But other than that, I really like this small spin. But I cannot stress enough how much this only changes stuff for people that have played the previous one. I can very quickly see this becoming an annoyance. I kinda wanna upgrade the Ripper, since that was my fallback weapon for when my impulse would run out of out of munitions.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Wait. Those were 6 units of fuel. It was actually quite the damage ratio. Sure, I had to shoot twice with the cutter, but if I can manage just to hold out a little bit longer, the burn would have finished him. You know, this is what I always wanted. A flamethrower that actually fucking works. And not only that, it really feels like it is doing work. Yeah. And what I really like doing, of course, is seeing that I had about 200 units, right? Like 1 1/3 stack. If I had the same, for example, with plasma, with the plasma thingamajig, would I have had the same results? Only if I perfectly shot, right? And then, of course, the evaluation of the ground shot, which I still have to thoroughly do. So this is gonna be the most interesting weapon, because this is basically your everyday shotgun, but different. Ooh. So, in a way, this is exactly what I needed to make the to make my kit work. To make the flamethrower even more effective. Because what I needed is a way to either slow down or control my enemy's movement.
Toxic hazard detected.
never asked your name.
Isaac Clarke, systems engineer.
Engineer. Have you seen Jacob Temple?
I haven't, but I'm looking for someone too. Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Dr. Brennan. Doesn't she help people leave unitology?
Yeah, like my mother. That's how we met.
I hope she's okay. The unitologists here didn't like anyone questioning them. And since the captain died, they've all snapped.
Security request retrieved.
Hello, security. This is Dr. Cross in hydroponics. Something just hit the hull near food storage. We think it's a rogue asteroid. I have people injured from decompression. We need medics and crowd control right away. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Everyone out of food storage! It's alive! How can it be alive?
Okay, normally I go to third story only because I multiple choices on this store, right? And this is all often a one-way trip. So why did I have a green marker up here? Nope, nothing there. Oh, this is the almost the full canister. Okay.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving and food yield has created a surplus. And I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. The Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order.
Therapeutic engines off.
I only switched off the music recording.